Good evening. You are welcome to Trading Issues with the Guru. Today is Monday, January 26th, the year of our Lord, 2027. You are welcome. How has your day been? I will be an ignorant if I fail to ask that question. As you would have seen, we have about 2 or 3 major issues to talk about today in these trending issues. But I can assure you, I will not take too much of your time because I have decided I will make it very, very, very short so that we will have time for other things and such as that. The first issue that we might be looking at is that after 3 months, when the federal government through its military high command denied to Nigeria that there was never coup. The same federal government, through the defense headquarters, has come to accept that there was a coup. I repeat, 3 months after the federal government and its military high command denied that there was never coup, the same federal government, through its military high command, have come to admit that, as a matter of fact, there was a coup plot. We need to investigate this a little. Not necessarily that there was doubt that there was no coup or there was coup. Nigeria knew that there was a coup attempt. I repeat, Nigerians knew very well that there was a coup attempt. It was not a coup that was carried out, but an attempt in trying to bring coup to remove the present government. And kudos to the military intelligence or to the Nigeria security agencies. It was known in advance and it was leaked. That date was October 18, 2025, when the Sahara Reporters was the major news stand that broke the news that there was attempt to coup attempt, but the government had, and Sahara Reporters went as far as telling everyone that the officers ranged from captain level to a brigadier general level. But the government then told us that no, there was nothing like that, that the reporting media did not understand what is happening. I will narrate it briefly, then we'll discuss it. Why would it be necessary for discussion? Let me make this point as fast as one could. Good evening, sir, the Guru. Oh, thank you. I welcome you. I welcome you. You are on your... Okay. I welcome you. The reason is this. If you have a friend, a bosom friend, so to say, or a very trustworthy friend, then you discover along the line of your friendly relationship that each time he tells you good morning, you will need to consult your wristwatch to know that it was not money. You will be gradually, it doesn't matter how stimulating, how friendly, how knitted that friendship is. It doesn't matter. You will be losing confidence in him with time. Oh, you are just joining for the first time. Wow. God bless you. Thank you very, very much. But your name will be faster than your, okay, X. That's all right. But you are welcome. If you are just joining for the first time, you are really welcome. You will be losing confidence in that friendship gradually. You welcome the guru welcomes you too. Thank you very much. Thank you. I am really very, very grateful that all of you are joining. Please keep it up. It is always 8 p.m. every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday, and live on Facebook, on YouTube, and Instagram. But by the grace of God, as from Monday next week, we shall be adding TikTok to this platform, to make it 4 platforms at a go. Oh, you see, Oga Guru, thank you. Well done. I thank you for finding time to join me. I am grateful. I am grateful. Now let's go back. If you have a friend that you discover is telling you lies every now and then, it doesn't matter really the beginning of that relationship. Something will be dropping. Confidence will be dropping. To trust will become a great problem. Joseph Omorui, thank you very much for joining. Thank you. This is life. This is actual life. You have a friend, he tells you 20 things, then you discover 15 and a half of the 20, remaining 4 and a half. 15 and a half are lies. 80% of whatever he tells you are lies. Your confidence in believing him will be shaky. This is why I specifically tag this acceptance, which was denied by the government and the Nigerian military high command 3 months ago. Like as I was saying, on the 18th of October last year, Sahara reporters came out with news that there was a coup plot, a coup plot. And the coup plot was leaked in the board, meaning the authority had moved and got some officers of the military arrested. And the Sahara reporter was so specific. Of course, Yele Sowore might not be the best of government's friend at any given time. I agree that the government has the right to choose its friend and choose its enemies. I agree. But when you want to get some facts that are even hidden under the ground about what government does or what Facebook do, please consult the Sahara reporters. Consult the Sahara reporters. I once asked a very close friend of Sowore that what are the mechanisms you use to get these details, these hidden facts? Because I've been in investigative journalism for years. So I know the tediousness of investigating those things that government wouldn't want you to know. And the guy spoke me at large. That night, he called Sowore, we spoke. So don't deny Sahara reporters. It may be alarming, but every news from Sahara reporters has truthfulness at the bottom. So when Sahara reporter came to say that there was a coup that had been discovered and so numbers of people, in fact, the Sahara reporter gesticulated about 16 officers ranging from the rank of captain to brigadier general had been arrested. The federal government of Nigeria denied that it was not true. But today, before I say another thing, let me read to you what the Director of Defense Information said. And I will read to you what the then Director of Information, Brigadier General Tuko Guzo, said then in denial. And I'm now going to read to you what the today the Director of Information, the Director of Defense Information had said out. I'm talking of Major General Samaila Uba. Please listen to what he said today. I read. This is the statement of Major General Samaila Uba, who is now Director of Defense Information, a two-star general. This is what he said. The Defense Headquarters issued a press statement in October 2025 regarding the arrest of 16 officers over acts of indiscipline and breaches of service regulation. The Armed Forces of Nigeria wishes to inform the general public that investigations into the matter have been concluded and the report forwarded to appropriate superior authorities in line with extant regulation. The comprehensive investigation process conducted in accordance with established military procedures has carefully examined all circumstances surrounding the conduct of the affected personnel. The findings have identified a number of officers with allegations of plotting to overthrow the government, which is consistent with the ethics. Which is inconsistent with the ethics, values, and professional standards required of members of the armed forces in Nigeria. He said that. Let me jump to the end of his statement for today. Accordingly, those with cases to answer will be formally arraigned before appropriate military judicial panels to face trial in accordance with the Armed Forces Act and other applicable service regulations. This ensures accountability while upholding the principle of fairness and due process. The AFN reiterates that measures being taken are purely disciplinary and part of ongoing institutional mechanism to preserve order, discipline, and operational effectiveness within the ranks. The armed forces remain resolute in maintaining the highest standard of professionalism, loyalty, respect for constitutional authority. This is what Major General Samaila Uba released today, which effectively confirmed the report of October 18, 2025, which was denied then. And at that point of denial, let me read to you what the Director of Defense Information told us in his words. It was Brigadier General Tuko Guzo that was the Director of Defense Information. And look what he said. First of all, Brigadier General Tuko said the publication, that is Sahara Reporters publication. The publication was intended to create tension and distrust among Nigerians, adding that the matter was strictly disciplinary issue handled eternally. And he ventured into the areas when he denied that there was any coup plot. He ventured that most of these officers are officers who failed their promotional examination and they are complaining, saying they were not fastly promoted. That is where he stopped it. He did not say that, of course, there was coup attempt. But let me be fast so that we can tackle one or two other information. This is what he said. The ongoing investigation involving the 16 officers is a routine eternal process aimed at ensuring discipline and professionalism are maintained with the ranks. An investigative panel has been duly constituted and the finding will be made public, the statement said. That is after denying that nothing like coup happened. Now, I return back to where I started from. Don't forget, I gave an analogy that you have a friend who you now believe that for every 20 things he told you, 18 are likely to be lies. And I said that confidence of relationship will be eroded and communication will be slowing down very fast. And any relationship without communication, ladies and gentlemen, is not but carcasses. Any relationship, I repeat myself, that lacked in communication is nothing but carcasses. If this was what happened, and the government told Nigerians then that nothing like that, and now they are coming to admit it, is the importance of confidence not being eroded. I would therefore want to advise okay, let me read out this person's comment. Tinubu and INEC carried out civilian coup on 2023 after manipulated election results. What are we what are concerning in Nigeria is not okay. What we are practicing in Nigeria is not democracy. Are we the next plotter to be successful? No, I don't agree with you. No, I don't agree with you. But it's your opinion which you are entitled to. Please, I disassociate myself, the guru, from this opinion expressed here. Though I concede to you that it is your opinion you are entitled to, but it's not the opinion of trending issues with the guru, nor an opinion of the guru himself. No. I have been around for good years. There is no way I will welcome military intervention in the political dispensation of democratic setup. I shall never, and I will never. And even if I know it's coming to happen like that, when the government told us lies that nothing like that happened, I am ready to carry sticks. I am not licensed to carry gun. I am ready to carry sticks to go and look for those who want to plot to remove the government. There is a process laid down by Constitution in the practice of democracy to remove government. You wait until the day of the election. The Constitution gives number of years. Tenure is termed. Then you wait for that time, do all your campaigns, do all your going around. Then on that day, you go to the box. Instead of you using bullet and gun, you use the ballot and the ballot box. That is the recommendation. So if you are wishing the next plotter, that is not a tie-down with my agreement. I equally agree that you are entitled to your opinion. But so this is a denial clause. I am not in you did not say that, but you are welcome all the same. Now, my advice is that the government, managers of information for this government should always make sure that deceit and continuous deceit cannot solidify confidence. Probably if you don't want to talk, don't talk. But government, democratically speaking, is not practiced on that line. People voted the man you are serving. I don't know you, Mr. Minister of Information. Do I know you? I don't know you. I never voted you in. So I'm waiting for the man I voted in to talk to me. If he has chosen to appoint you as his spokesman, good, because only him cannot operate all the segments of government. But then, make sure you are telling me what he told you to tell me. There is what you call vicarious liability in law. Because if he fails to tell me the truth, I will hold him accountable. I know where to wait. I wait for him. I hold him accountable and tell him, I'm holding you accountable because what you told me the other day like this, you did not do it. And this is what you send your boys to come and tell me. So please, let us bow to the ethic of being religiously faithful. Once you open your mouth to talk to the people that elected you, tell them the truth. No wonder General Yakubu Gowon once said that they should hold those bad advisors he has responsible for his inaction, of course, which Nigeria did not agree with him. Mr. President, sir, any of your people you have appointed to manage, either from the military or from the civil sector, and even let me add this, we are hearing too much from the military in the domain of practice of democracy in Nigeria. In those days, when we were more comfortable with democracy, it is not the duty of a chief of defense staff or chief of army staff to tell Nigeria that we have just bought this level of equipment to pursue the insurgents. Or this is what we need. We want to. No, it is the duty of the Minister of Defense, who is prosecuting the budget allocated to equip the military and security agencies. That is fine enough to talk to us about such things. But these days, you will see a colonel appointed. He's talking, discussing things with Nigerians. Oh boy. The truth is that in those days where the military is well respected, we did not see them. I did not, as I keep saying, if not because one of my uncle enlisted in the military, long time, now late, General Oro, John Obada. I wouldn't have seen a military man, no uniform. I remember in the early 60s when I traveled to Kaduna to go and visit him. That was when I saw everything real military. Because when he was coming home, he wasn't coming home in uniform. Then I looked at the shoe, and I remember the joke I cracked that said, Okwakomen, on an meaning this your shoe is now a glass, a mirror. You can easily see yourself in this mirror. But today, everything has changed. Okay. Somebody had posted this because I need to share this. Ogaguru, we will all work for the election day after casting our vote. They will rewrite the results and ask us to go to court. I am sorry, there is nothing the masses can do democratically to remove this set of politicians. Okay, that is a very good point. But I was going to talk of it today before, but because of time, Peter Obi made appeal to the Gen Z. So I'm answering to your content. I mean, what you drop to, that's what I'm answering to. Peter Obi made a statement today. He said, guide your votes diligently in 2027. Because to reform society goes beyond allegations and allegations in anger. Occasionally determined to interrogate those allegations by participation. If on the process of your choosing way to participate, you interrogate and not the concept of it, it will be on record. History and posterity will refer to you. Do you think everything I've been saying for the past how many years, 40-something years, going to 50 years now, do you think I really believe that all of them will be implemented? No. But my conclusion is that some will be implemented. Those that are not even implemented, history will reserve it that a time came that a man like this said so much. Here we are now. I will become a reference point in historical build-up of the country called Nigeria. So, but if you just give up hope, I'm reacting to your what you submitted now, my brother. I want to believe you are my brother. If you consider defeat ab initio, say nothing we can do, they have stolen, and they will walk away with your vote. And now that is the stupidity part of silence where you're supposed to move. Was it Wole Soyinka who said the man died in him who keeps silent at the time of tyranny? If you know that tyranny is running, there are many ways of copying something. So to you, I will say, please engage and engage and engage. That is why I respect one young man that I keep mentioning his name, Kayode Iposun. He's my presenter at Lagos Top 91.3 FM. Very young man, just within the age of this Gen Z. He has initiated the program. Last year was the second year running of the program. He called it Nigerian Factor. What is asking, let us engage the system. Let us not run away. Because if yours is to the extent that we abuse and abuse and abuse, how does that abusive language become a reforming instrument on the society? No. We must get somewhere. That is why Peter Obi is not depending on the youths. He said this today. So let's go. Having said this, this is my advice to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let your people come out, tell us what is happening. Because if you are objecting to what the people know is real, you satisfy yourself, you are not satisfied there. It's like judgment being thrown up here and there today in Nigeria. The judgments that are coming up either from the High Court, either from the Court of Appeal, either from the Supreme Court, they stand. Most of it comes from Supreme Court is everlasting standing. But how many people believe that? They abide by the declaration of the Supreme Court, but they knew that the Supreme Court is liable of total immorality, that is bankrupt of morality. Therefore, they can't do anything about the judgment, but what is the place of that judgment? How does the judgment do? So, Mr. President, sir, tell your people they should be telling us the truth. Because this one, you denied 3 months ago. Today, you're admitting it. You and your government are worse for it, not the people of Nigeria. That's that. Let me just mention something before we go away. Because I don't want to take too much of our time. We are approaching 30 minutes on this now. Oh, Migosha, and thanks for all the updates. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Somebody had asked a question here. Please, I seek your permission. Let me answer him. Good evening, sir. Please, what happened to Wiki? I think I'm not too much in detail of what happened to Wiki, but concerning Wiki, I spoke at Lagos Top 91.3 FM today on the platform of Coyote and the Guru. I quoted Daniel Bala and said that the matter is laid to rest. But the clips of video I saw this evening or from afternoon, that those workers that are on strike or protest, I don't know, because I don't want to use the word strike because it could lead to anything. Wanted to see Wiki by all means, that the gate at the back of his office was open. it is from there that Wiki escaped. So there's a clip of the video clip was simply shouting. Of course, because I am not versed in most Nigerian languages, I did not understand the language they were using, shouting on Wiki. But for those who probably will hear those language, may be able to tell us. So that is what is on ground. And that is for Abuja administration. Yes, because he's the minister of the Federal Capital Territory. That's what I know about that. You say, good evening, sir. I welcome you. I welcome you. So I have answered your question about what is happening to Wiki. The little I know, because like as I keep saying, there is no one human being that has monopoly of knowledge. So I heard it from you, you heard it from me. That is what we talk about knowledge. Now, having said that, let me just mention one thing before maybe 5 minutes to 6 minutes. There was what I will call Tsunami in Kano State today. As Abba Yusuf, the governor of Kano State, returns back, I will refer to him as return back to APC. Because from APC he came to APC go it. Maybe that sounds like what God told Adam in the Garden of Eden. After Adam had committed blunder, I want to believe that until that day when God made the pronouncement, Adam probably was thinking that himself and God would be equal or something like equal. Until God now said, from earth you come and from earth you shall return. Me and my family are greeting you for the good message. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you and thank you. Now, today was more of a tsunami, almost equal to what happened in Delta State when the governor shifted all PDP structure, put them in his pocket, went straight away, delivered them to APC. Don't forget that the governor of Delta State, when he decamped or when he defected, he did that with his predecessor, Senator Ato. Why would I forget it? I don't know. Those that there are stories of liability upon, I don't know these days, I always forget their name. The former governor of you who is hearing me now, and you are following, you are on this platform, please send me the name of the governor. Ato, what? Senator Dr. Okowa. That's good, Okowa. Thank you. But today, the crowd that Abba Yusuf gathered when he was returning back home, meaning going back to the APC from where he comment, please take don't worry, with few days to come, Oxford Dictionary may be admitting these ones into the English Dictionary. Don't forget that there are too many things that the Oxford Dictionary had adopted from Nigeria. The question is, why? How? Was Abba Yusuf not product of Musa Rabi Kwankwaso? Oh, this your message is almost gone. Are totally handicapped in terms of election in Nigeria. Every independent institution is working for any government in power. Okay. I could not see the beginning of it. And because of time that is against us, I would have scrolled it up to see it. But now, was Abba Yusuf not product of Dr. Rabi Musa Kwankwaso? Yes. But the tsunami of today is so big that a few days ago, Rabi Kwankwaso, all he could say was that 23rd of January shall be marked down as the day of is it treason or the day of what he said. I will tell you outrightly why today carry such mammoth crowd, leaving Kwankwaso alone. The Kwankwasia, they are no more there. And as it is today, I can say it with, thank you very much. I got you the name. Thank you for sending it, Ato Okowa. Thank you very much. I had equally mentioned it too. That's very good of you. Now, I cannot see Kwankwaso in whichever political party he goes, which of course he may not want to go. He may still want to remain with the NMPP. Winning governorship election, I cannot see him. Reason is this: every government in power want to pull from the resources of states that are buoyant, that have crowd, that are aware to speak out. It is for that reason that the present government, headed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is seemingly looking confident of sailing through to victory. For example, it has gotten all the oil states of South into the kitty of APC, meaning the resources, because I hear people say, the governor has only one vote. It is not true. What do they call resources? Are they not instruments of enablement? The resources of the state, attending the voter, it is only one man that has checkbook to eat. The resources of Edo State, the resources of, let me not mention Edo, let me mention Delta, let me mention Rivers, which are heavily mobilized with resources, Wadodo, as we call it during our younger days in Warri. Now, money, they bear that name, Wadodo. It is the governor that controls the checkbook to that place, is the governor. It was for that reason that Fubara used a language which infiltrated Wike more, that I'm still the one holding the red barrel. It means it's still the one holding the barrel to approval and disapproval. By that statement, Fubara meant the resources. So, government want to do that. So today, APC government had gained much because this is the largest population state of the north. Kano State. Kano State. More than 20 million votes are there. And Kano, being the commercial center of northern Nigeria, has much to do. So today, APC government had really gained much. Why did Kwankwaso lose so fast? And why did Abba Yusuf left without mercy for the man who brought him up? Two things or three, and I will be brief. One, the successor of Kwankwaso, Dr. Abdullah Ganduje, I will not forget to give him his respectful acronym, alias Gandola, is against Kwankwaso and is not in the political party of NMPP. The predecessor of Kwankwaso, Musa Kwankwaso, Dr. Musa Kwankwaso, Shekau, is not in the NMPP and is against Kwankwaso, because Kwankwaso dealt with him when in 2014 APC was being formed. He was the leader that led all the people, but he was forced to hand over leadership to Kwankwaso, because Kwankwaso was the governor there, who has the enablement to control custody or everything of the party. So the predecessor, the successor are against Kwankwaso, and the two are in APC. Kwankwaso did not read the handwriting well enough. Otherwise, immediately Bola Ahmed Tinubu was sworn in as president of Nigeria, he took a trip to go and take care of himself and have some rest in France. That was when Kwankwaso met him. All they discussed, Kwankwaso was overpricing himself, what I believe, because neither Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president, neither Kwankwaso talked to me. They did not talk to me. But I want to believe that all they discussed was alignment. But maybe Kwankwaso looked at everything and overrated himself, overpriced himself. I keep telling even these artisans that come and work in my house, I always tell them, I will offer you a price. If you overprice yourself above the market, I will throw you out. There you go. Or let me put it more. When I come down at the airport, sometimes no driver is waiting for me, and I have to take a airport taxi or airport cab, as they call it. I will just ask them, how much is so price? In most cases, they will tell me, say, it's so amount, 30,000, 50,000. And when you want to say, they will quickly break tariff. And you know what I always tell them? Okay, is tariff you are bringing? Say yes. Okay, this is your tariff. It is this your tariff without my money that we take home today, give it to your wife to cook soup for you. So then you see what I mean. This is how much I have. So they know themselves, and I know myself in that decision. Kwankwaso would have accepted what he agreed with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president, in France. After that, they have met many times negotiating. There was a time that Kwankwaso was able to be brought in and given an appointment, waiting till when he will shift from that appointment, because the president secretary to the government of the federation, the Ogawa just married one young girl 3 minutes ago, the girl that left the 50 man before coming to marry him. Anyway, that belongs to gossip parlor, but I think you will like that type of gossip. Now, but the negotiation didn't go. There was a time even Kwankwaso said it publicly that he need to know what is for him before he moves to APC. Knowing fully that you have your predecessor who is against you, who is in APC, you have your successor who is against you, who is in APC. He didn't think of this. There is a proverb in some villages in Nigeria that if you understand that the people, your community you are living, they look at your body and your body is so robust and everything, they are planning to roast you to eat as suya. When you want to go to bed, don't rub yourself with oil, because oil is highly inflammable. Kwankwaso did not look at this, and look what happened. Then again, the last one, Kwankwaso grip on Abba Yusuf was too much. When you made the king, when you made your son the kingmakers or godfathers, allow that your son leverage. Because once he's elected, it doesn't matter that he know number one or number two or any person in this world. As long as the check is his hand, be careful with how you write here. You people should go ask for original old godfathers. The late Oloye, Senator Saraki, not Bukola, father of Bukola. How many times, how many governors of Kwara, the old Kwara, how many times he put governors there? Oh, well, he came to, after the third or the fourth one, he told himself that, no. There was a day he was discussing with the late Senator David Dafinori, and I was there. So he said, it's time for him now to make his own song, that he's tired of making people. But because once the checkbook, the till of the state, is in the hand of that your son you made, respect him a little. Because of overbearing, we fire back. Look now, people are interpreting to Wiki that you are not a member of our APC, so you cannot destroy APC. The only person, they are telling him now that the only person we know is Rivers Fubara. If the demand of Wike was not too much, I don't know, subject to the agreement they issue, I analyzed it before that. That agreement is not known to Nigeria. It is not Ebani Abideba, the song of today. It is the old agreement. And the old agreement gave everything to two of them, took everything away from River State and people of River State. It is sharing formula. So if Wike was not too strict, Fubara probably wouldn't have gone the way he went, like a wounded lion. So when this thing, when Kwaso did not read the scene, today, all of them are gone. Who is left with Kwankwaso? Kwankwaso, politically speaking, is now a carcass in Kano State. Is it that carcass that Ganduje, Shekarau, we advise President Bola Tinubu say, Oga, make we go back this man, make we bring it. Of what profit would he be to APC? So today, there was what I call Tsunami in Kano, and all of them have moved, leaving Kwankwaso behind, unfortunately, like a carcass, and nobody will want to talk or befriend carcass. So the era for now of Kwankwaso Rabi Musa, doctor, is finished in Kano. You may have to wait for a time of resurrection for Isu to come back to politics. Okay, this is how far we can go today. I want to appreciate all of you. Follow this trend. Follow Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and from Monday next week, TikTok with John, and maybe we may add another one to TikTok where we are joining to become 5 platforms. I want to appreciate all of you that take the time to follow. I appreciate all of you. God bless all of you. Until Wednesday again, 8 p.m. Friday, 8 p.m. Please take my advice. In Nigeria of today, it doesn't pay to fall into trouble with any system, with any person. So keep yourself out of trouble. The Guru signs out. Bye-bye.